Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Philosophical Journey, Episode 5. This is Beat and Go, your commentator today, and the question I have coming to you today is coming from my actually very own girlfriend. And she asked me this question while we were on the phone today. And she has recently gotten into the game The Sims 2, thanks to me. She took my CD, so now she has my game, and hey, that's alright. So the question she asked me today while we were on the phone is, what do you like about The Sims? And if you haven't played The Sims, it's a game that was first released in February of 2000 by Maxis. Recently, I'm not sure if they've released it or not, but they've at least announced The Sims 4, which is pretty cool. Um, it is pretty neat to see a game, keep coming along and be so successful. But for me, The Sims is, just to give a little background for those of you who've never played, it is a simulation game, hence the name, The Sims. And it is just a life simulation. That's all it is. You live out a life, you get a job, buy a house, build a house even if you want, and you progress through the stages of life, including birth to death. So that's pretty neat. But for me, the reason why I like it is you essentially have the freedom to do whatever you want within reason. You can pretty much get any job in the game, and you can either be as ruthless as a burglar, and you can also be someone that works in the mail department of a big business. And with this game, you progress through these different levels of the job that you have, so that's another aspect that I like about it. And you have to train different skills and all that, including like charisma, creativity, cleaning, speech, all of this stuff, in order to progress through the jobs, which I just find really interesting. The second thing that I have to say that I like about it is the fact that you're essentially playing God. I mean, good grief, you are controlling these people. Granted, they are just pixels and they're simulations, whatnot, but really you have entire control, entirety. There's even an option in The Sims 2 where you can turn off free will, so that's kind of neat because you can basically do whatever you want. The biggest aspect about the Sims series that I like is you can build your dream house, and I love this part because you can build a 2-story or even 3-story. Good grief! You can build these really big homes that are really elaborate, have tons of rooms, and you can make them to whatever specs you want, granted that you have the money. Now, of course, there are cheat codes where you can get the money that you want or the money that you need and blah, blah, blah. But for me, I like, starting out, moving into the little rinky-dink house, getting the job, working up, saving money, doing all this and that. And then once I have the money, move into that bigger house or even build my own house. The building is so much fun. There's so many items that you can buy in terms of furniture and decorations and all this and that, and it's just really neat. The last aspect about The Sims that I like is you can live your quote-unquote dream life. If you ever want to be a burglar, you can actually work up and I think you can become a mob boss or crime syndicate leader, something like that. It's pretty crazy. I've never stuck with that route. I've always gone like the CEO route or the scientist. But I would say those are the reason why I like the Sims series. So you can build your dream house, live your dream life, do whatever you want basically. I have not played The Sims 3. Sims 4, like I said, I'm not even sure if it's released yet. I've played a couple of the expansions to the first Sims, and I'm not really too versed in the whole series, but I would like to be one day, and that is actually a plan of mine once I buy a new computer, is to invest and buy The Sims 3, so that way I can really look into it, because I've heard in that game there's a lot more aspects into growing your characters, including working out and like building up your body mass and actually changing the look of your sim, which I think is actually really cool. I didn't bring a dang it, I'm doing a Slayer task and I forgot to bring my Slayer gem. Oh well. Uh, but yeah, so you can do that, and I think that's just going to be really neat. So yeah, that's pretty much today's episode. It was a smaller question, but it's still a cool question because it makes me think about The Sims and it makes me want to play some more. I kind of wish I still had that first Sims, the original one, because that was just always fun to me. I always enjoyed sitting down for hours and playing it. And there was even a little message that you got, or a little in-game achievement, I guess you can call it, where once you played for, I think it was 100 hours on one character, 100 in-game hours at least, you got, no, it wasn't 100 in-game hours because that'd be only a few days, so never mind. Once you played 100 hours on one character, it did something. I remember getting it one time and then my computer got wiped. I was so mad that it got wiped. But it's pretty neat. There's just so many dynamics to it, and if you haven't played it, I certainly recommend looking into it, checking that out. Even just watching some videos on it, just kind of pique your interest a little. Hey, 25. So, thanks for watching this video today. As always, subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment or a message on my inbox, letting me know what you think about the series. Let me know what you thought about this video. If you have any advice or any critiques that you would like to give about the series, about my channel, how I speak, anything, that you think would improve this series, let me know. And also, do not forget, leave me your question, so that way we can keep this series going, keep it alive, keep it strong, and just keep an eye out for the next video. So thank you very much for watching, and keep an eye out for the next one. See ya.